explain to us then what's gone on today, Glenn?
Okay, we got a call earlier on this morning, round about 10 o'clock, that some gas engineers had attended their market hall here at Longton, where there'd been a reported smell of gas. They actually tested one of the rooms within the market and they came back with a very high reading on their equipment, but they also experienced some discomfort when breathing, and they were also experiencing some chest discomfort. So we had to come down and obviously implement what we call a chemical procedure. From the offset, we maintained the safety of the public, so unfortunately we did have to evacuate the market stall area and also introduce a cordon outside, just to make sure that if there was any hazard to members of the public or indeed staff, that was obviously negated by those measures. But since then we've been working hard, both with the police and the ambulance service, taking care of the people who reported symptoms, to make sure they haven't been deteriorated and they've stabilised. And that's been the case, I'm pleased to report. All those that were expressing symptoms of discomfort, it's now gone, so they've been happily released by the ambulance staff. So that's a real good positive. The fire service then has been able to concentrate on identifying exactly what substance, whether there has been a chemical leak or a leak of some sort of gas. During the initial stages, when we committed crews within the vicinity, we did experience some very high readings on our equipment that would indicate that there was a presence of a highly flammable gas. And up until this point we're still continuing to sample the actual atmosphere to try and identify exactly what gas is involved. Again, the good news is, by the measures that we've put into place in terms of ventilating and controlling it, again it's dissipated. So I just want to reiterate really that the hazard level now is very, very low, but we're still working with the specialist team that we've got for detecting, identifying and monitoring substances to pin down what the actual problem was in the first instance. So I do anticipate that crews are going to be at the scene for some time from now.
You brought out a couple of machines, are those responsible?
At this moment in time it's unlikely, however through a process of elimination we're looking at any potential source of a chemical leak or a gas leak. So they have been investigated, but as I say, we're balancing that with results that we're finding from other areas that have been sampled. So at this moment in time we're still not 100% sure what is responsible for the problem.
So what are your guys doing now? How many are actually in there roughly?
Well, we've got 3 fire appliances, one specialist which supports them, which is the detection, identification and monitoring team, and as I say, we've been able to scale down the level of personal protection that the firefighters are wearing, because we know the hazard level to those has dropped significantly. But at the moment they're still doing the final bits of the testing and analysing to ensure that we know what we're dealing with.
It's obviously open to the public tomorrow. Is it too early to say whether they'll be allowed in?
I'm confident they will, although it's too early to put in a definitive, unfortunately, at this moment in time. However, the indications that the sampling is showing is that hopefully we'll be able to sort the problem sooner rather than later. And indeed, we're going to work with the gas board again as well, just to give it final checks to make sure that they're all okay with the procedures that have been put into place.
You certainly won't be increasing your crews or anything like that?
No. Hopefully soon we'll be looking to scale down the incident and, obviously reduce any impact upon the business continuity of the city.
So in short then, it's been some sort of chemical leak, you believe?
At the moment we know it's a gas leak, but we haven't been able to pin down exactly what sort of gas that is. So that's what we're just finalising the results of.